I'm in a groove state of mind. 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 I'm in a groove state of mind.
Quiero tequila, señor, por favor. Come again.
I'm in a groove state of mind. All the time. No excuses and no blame. Stepping up my game. I'm a groove student, yes I am. If I know I can. Read my master plan. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. Oh, I'm moving.
Quiero
I'm
tequila,
moving,
señor, por
yes I am.
favor.
I'm moving. Oh, I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Moving inspires me. But to spend day free, I'm dancing in my dream. Let me see. I'm feeling delicious. You know who I am. Now is my time to have good state of mind. Oh, I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. Oh, I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving, yes I am. Come let it go. Rise up and we go. There's magic in the air. I feel it everywhere. I've got my groove on. You know who I am. Now it's time to have a groove sing. I'm moving. Oh, I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. Oh, I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Time to bust the move. Get me your own beat. The groove where life can go so sweet. Grooving got my back. Moving telling me. Let me kick in my mind. I'm grooving all the time. I'm moving. Groove, 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 groove. I'm moving. Groove, 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 groove. I'm moving. Groove, 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 groove. I'm moving. I'm moving. Oh, I'm moving. I'm moving.
Greetings and welcome to everyone around the globe. I am Tyra Hoyt, the host of the Groove Asia Power Hour, and I am so happy and excited to welcome you to day 3 of the Groove Asia's Funnel to Fortune 5-day challenge. We are featuring the Groove Funnels. We are featuring the Groove Funnels app this month in the series of 5-day challenges. Our trainer for this challenge is Nick Lacani, my colleague and fellow protege team member. He is an amazing digital transformation leader. Nick the spearheaded the digital shift of Toastmasters International in the UK and Ireland. He revolutionized their membership experience during the COVID pandemic, earning the prestigious and coveted title of Toastmasters of the Year. Nick is also a business growth architect as a senior technical consultant and technical director. Nick created and led a team to an impressive 5 straight years of over $1 million in business volume. As a Groove Asia VP, Nick is an online educational innovator. He passionately creates and crafts content, courses, and challenges for entrepreneurs, focusing on systemizing their businesses for online success. This lineup is crisp, clear, concise, and effective training courses expertly designed to catapult your business toward financial freedom in 2024 and beyond. So let's put our hands together and welcome to the virtual stage the powerhouse behind a revolution in online education, Nick Lacani. Welcome, Nick.
Thank you very much, Tyra. Thank you. I appreciate you. Fantastic welcome. And backstage, we have the wonderful Karen, who is looking after the program directing. And I'm so happy to be here with you today. One of the things that, and it's day 3, by the way, right? It's going past fast, isn't it? One of the things that we did over the last couple of days, let's just have a very brief recap over the last couple of days, is that we're looking at funnels to fortune. Okay, so the idea that you understand more about funnels. I want you to be comfortable with them, comfortable with the idea of funnels, but also comfortable with using Groove to create your funnels. And on the first day, we talked about what funnels are. They are, they're not websites. They're something different. They're like mini websites within your one main website, okay? And you can have any number of funnels. And the idea is that you have one funnel for each product or service that you're offering to people, even if it's free, even if it's charged. You have one funnel for each product or service. Keep things simple, and it keeps things on the straight and narrow. It helps you manage it, and also it helps you manage the system. That's the most important thing, okay? And one of the things that we looked at, for example, on day 2, was I showed you how to create those funnel pages. Do you remember that? We created 3 pages, we took them from a template, we made some changes, and then we created a form. Now, we were working through the form and putting our details in, and we ran out of time yesterday, didn't we? Right? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to kick off the introduction, and I'm going to go through that last piece again, going through the step-by-step of the funnel, of the form rather, making sure you understand the form. I'm going to make a couple of changes, keep you on your toes today. And there is one point where I'm going to say, hey, let's do something different here. And at that point, I'll explain to you why. All right? therefore, let's take it away with today's presentation. Today, the title of today's session is Classy Content Chatter, because we are going to look at the content you put on the landing pages, all right? So let's take a look and see what we're going to do today. And number one is the continuation and the recap. Yes, absolutely. We're going to look at funnel page content tips, SEO considerations. Remember I said that we're going to talk about SEO? Yeah, so this is for one person in the community who I had a chat with a few days ago, and this is for you, as well as everybody else, all right? Other content to prepare as well. Yeah, other types of content to prepare. And what's going to help us to do that? Well, stay tuned. And also, I want you to get comfortable with funnels. I want you to look at pages and then see how they do it and see what you can learn from it, okay? So, now, hopefully we have time for all of this today, but if we don't, we'll carry over into the next day on to day 4, all right? Now, one of the things that we did yesterday, and I'll show you on the dashboard over here, was that we went to Groove Pages, and on here, for example, I had a site already created from a template. It's totally out of the template. I've not made any changes to it right here. But we went into the funnels area and we created a new funnel. You remember that? And inside, and also don't forget, with the 3 dots, funnel settings, we added a favicon, okay, and we also enabled the funnel slug. So what that meant was that where we had gemevents.com, we had reputation as the funnel. Sign up is the page. Do you remember that? Okay, I hope you can see that. Yes, I'm sure you can. And so that's important because you know that that's your reputation funnel. Okay. Now, the other things that we did on here was that it says 3 pages in there. So we've got 3 pages in there. One is the sign up, one is the verification, and one is a thank you. And the way we did it was that we went to the particular sign-up page. As you can see that we've got a picture, we've got a H1 title, we've got a H2 subtitle there, we've got a couple of points, we've got an action button. Remember, keep it clean, keep it away from distraction. And then at the bottom we've got this form. Now, what does this red button do? It just takes you down to this block here, doesn't it? Now, this particular form here, we created yesterday, correct? Well, I'm going to make some changes to it. I'm going to change the color of it so that you know what I've done, and also I'll explain just 1 or 2 slight differences to the instructions I gave yesterday, and I'll explain why. So let's get into that over there. First of all, what I'm going to do is, one thing I didn't show you yesterday was about Groove Member. Now, in Groove Member, and again on previous challenges I've mentioned this before, you can add files to the system. And in here, when I go to files, you can see on here that there's something called a 5DC ebook, which I uploaded a day or 2 ago. And it's actually the domain reputation ebook. Okay, so that's the example, that's the test example. The reason I want to show you this is that I want to copy the URL. Okay, I'll copy the URL. And the importance of that is that I'm going to paste it into one of my emails later. All right, so let's go back into Groove Mail. This is where we do forms. And on here, let's go to forms, and it's the one at the top, isn't it? 5DC rep ebook. Okay, now if I click on the drop down list over here, let's, we know what the preview is. I showed it to you a minute ago. Let's just double check it. It's got like not a sky blue, a medium blue type of color over there with first name, email, etc., etc. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. So let's just go back one step. Let's go back and edit it this time. Okay, now on here we know what to do with this. We know we can actually change the order of the fields. We can even add a new field in here if we wanted to. We can do a number of things, but don't forget there's 5-step process in here. And let's go to next. The second one is the design of the form. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the form itself, drop down where it says form there, and the background color, I want to change it to, oh, let's see what the black looked like. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. I like that. Now, the reason for that is that when we go to our web page, you'll know when this is updated. All right? Because I'm editing one that we did yesterday. And that's all I'm going to do with that. Make sure I tick the box to apply it. And then let's go to next. Now, this is what I'm going to look at from step by step. I'm going to go through the top to bottom, and I'm going to either confirm what we did yesterday or make one small change. So I keep saying that. Form name, yes, it's the 5DC rep ebook form. Okay. And we created a list yesterday. Yep, reputation ebook list. That's fine. And we created a tag on there. Yep, that's fine. And we know that, for example, the list, I wanted to create a separate list. Okay, I didn't want to mix up this people who are interested in the ebook with anybody else, with any other list or any other funnel that I've got going on. Now on here, sequences. Now I said to you previously that normally I'm not normally going to start off the sequences here. I do it a different way. Now on here, the opt-in settings. Remember, it's a double opt-in. Why? Well, it helps you, it helps the customer, it helps the SMTP protocol providers who send your emails. It helps them keep your status as a trusted domain. Yes, great for your reputation. All right, so this will help you on here. Double opt-in, send by email, no problem. We've got a sender in there. Yep, it's already set up. The subject, free ebook, needs attention. Okay, yeah. Please verify your email address to receive your free ebook. Okay, no problem. Basic email editor, that's what we're going to do. So this is all stuff we've done before, twice before. And I added in dear and then first name from insert variable over here. We just need you to confirm your subscription by clicking on this link. That's it. Very straightforward. I don't want to put too much information on there. They should be expecting it. All right? But if you have more information in there, it's got a chance of confusing people or making them think a little bit more or putting them on the spot a little bit more. We don't want that. We just want them to click on the link. And I don't want to send a test email. We looked at this yesterday. Confirmation page or the middle page, call it the middle page, is what I would call a verify page. The success URL is after they've confirmed their email address, then it opens up this page, whatever this page is. All right? So this is a thank you page. Now, one of the things on here where it says welcome email. Now, the reason on here, previously, what I said was no, don't send the welcome email. This is the one change I want you to make. Okay? Let's be very clear. One change from yesterday. Send the email, a welcome email. The reason I didn't yesterday is I was looking at the time and I was running out of time a little bit, and also I missed a step because sometimes I do actually start a sequence specifically for example, this ebook. I would start a sequence and the first email of that sequence would include the information I want to send them. Okay, so that's where I got a little confused. I hold my hand up now. So from yesterday, the only change I want you to do is what I'm going to do from now on. Okay, yes, send an email, send a welcome email, and the sender is already set up in there. That's fine. Here is your ebook! Exclamation. Brilliant. Preview, download it from the link enclosed. So I'm still not going to send it to them as an attachment. I want them to download it. It's easier. And also, you don't want to send too many attachments, if at all, directly via email. More chance of it going to a spam folder, right? And in this case, I normally use a basic email editor, but you can do something different. It's up to you when you get a little bit more experienced. Now, on here, I can put hi there. Well, that's not very personal, is it? So let's go to insert variable, hi first name. Brilliant. Thank you for your interest in our ebook. I can put whatever message that I want and download it here. Okay, now, just to help you, right, let me just remove this link. Okay, so imagine you've got text over here, download it here, and you're going to make it a clickable link, okay? And on here, see this button here? We're going to add a link. And we're going to add a link to the ebook that we had. How do I know that works? Well, I can go to another tab, paste it in here, press enter, and that's what it'll look like to the person receiving it. And then they would download it and it goes into their downloads folder. Okay? Therefore, I'm happy with that. Save it. And look, it's blue and underlined now. So here I'm going to put thanks. The Groove Asia, oops, if I can spell, Groove Asia Tech Team. How about that? Okay, there you go. Right? So it's going to send them the email, welcome, and it's going to have the link to download the ebook. They've given you your email address, their email address rather. You're sending them the ebook. Brilliant. Right? I don't want to test this right now. That's fine. And then, yeah, everything else is the same. Forward responses. This sends a forward response. That's fine. Save it. And save and next. Integrations, none here. As I said, next month I'm going to be showing you how to put memberships on here. But we're not really going to look at that. Friday, on the 5th day or the day 5 of this week, if we have a chance, I'll have a quick look at that. Now, otherwise, save and next, and then make sure that the preset is the default style. That's fine. We don't even need to copy that code. Finish. Therefore, that form is done. Well, let's have a look. What do I need to change for the new form to come up? Well, I'm going to cross my fingers, hope for the best, refresh it, and there you go. You know that that form is updated now because I've changed the color. Okay, all good? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off and fill that form in and then show you what happens with the emails that I get in my inbox. So in here, I'm going to put Nick. Which email address is it? Let's have a look. I'm going to insert an email in there. Okay, so I'm going to put a Gmail account in there. Nick.grooveasia, that's fine. Submit. Okay, now notice it goes to the second page. Yeah, verify. Please verify your email address. Check your inbox and spam folders within 10 to 15 minutes to access your free ebook. Okay, no problem. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I am going to just come out of here for a minute. And okay, so let me just come out of this one here. Let's remove that. And let's go. Okay. So now, I just want to reiterate that. Okay, I'm waiting for the email. Still not arrived yet. I'll show you that in a second. But what I wanted to do was to say to you, right, the steps are that if you've got an ebook or a file or a PDF, you upload it using Groove Member. Then, when you create the form, you use Groove Mail. That's where you create the form. And in there, you go through and create the double opt-in and then have a welcome email, the one change I've made today, welcome email, and then include a link to download the free ebook. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is, in the meantime, let's just wait and see. It takes up to 10 minutes. And let's just go to this one here. This is my email. Let's just see if it's coming through. Okay, not yet. That's fine. That's okay. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of things that I'm going to use today, which is ChatGPT. And on here, you don't have to have a paid version of ChatGPT. You can have the free one. This is the free one, 3.5. And I'm going to actually use this to help us create content. All right. So that's for a few minutes time. Okay. We're still waiting on the email on there. That's no problem. Now, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to the challenges, to the next part of the content here today. As I said, I don't want to wait 10 minutes for an email, but we will come back to it in a minute. Okay, as soon as it's in there, I'll let you know. Now, funnel content tips. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about on here. Let me just do a slideshow on here. Yeah, go. Right. So, for example, let's talk about content. Let's talk about the fact that you've got a landing page. It's a squeeze page. It's a sign-up page. It's a registration page. Whatever you want to call it. Remember, we need to learn the language. And one of the things I said was, don't make it distracting and so on. But look, let's just start off with a clean state of mind. What's your call to action on this? What are you trying to achieve with this one page? You're not trying to send people to your blog or to your paid courses or to your whatever else, or advertise on your page. You're trying to get them to take one action. In this case, it's to go and fill out the form. All right? So have that in the front of your mind. Second thing is, don't clutter up the pages, the funnel page. So remove all distractions. No logos, no menus. Okay? It's very important. You don't want anybody to actually look at anything new. Just focus on one thing. And only have images and text, and you may even have video, but only that is focused content to help drive somebody towards the call to action that you've designated. Don't just put things willy-nilly on there. That's what your website is for. Okay? For information and, show authority and all this kind of stuff. Well, they've clicked on something to get them into your funnel, onto a landing page or a squeeze page. They already are interested in something, or they're curious. So just give them whatever they need, not necessarily too much. Give them what they need in order to help them give you their email address or carry out the call to action that you've decided that you for them. Okay? Now, the other thing is, as and when you get a little bit more experience with this, you can create a testing. Marketing is all about testing, A/B testing, and create 2 versions of a sign-up page and see which ones work. And, that could be to do with what's on the page, or it could be to do with create two versions and then put them out into your social media and see which one works. So maybe it's the social media element, the way in which you're using that, the Facebook groups that you're targeting perhaps, or the articles that you're relating to on LinkedIn perhaps. Yeah, you may be doing something on TikTok or Instagram. Whatever it is, don't be afraid to create a couple of versions of it, and it only takes a minute to swap version A to version B and vice versa. Okay, and then republish the pages, and it's done. Okay, now that's the funnel content tips on there, and I have been talking about this last couple of days, so it's not totally new for you. All right. Now let's see if we've got any movement on the inbox. Great. Okay, it's still not there. All right, so I tell you what we'll do is let's give it another couple of minutes, and then we'll see. Let's move on to the next item on the list. Okay. SEO. Right. Let's just come off here. Right. SEO, search engine optimization. Now, today I'm going to give you a brief glimpse into it on how you can do things with Groove. Okay. And one of the things that I want to do is to be in a position whereby I want you to actually go and try this yourself. All right, is that fair enough? So, for example, and also using ChatGPT, it can actually help you do that as well. All right, we'll take a look at an example of that. Now, one of the things about SEO is, as I said, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day who said, well, there's no point in having a website without SEO. Well, not 100% true, in my opinion, because there are many reasons why companies or individual entrepreneurs have websites. Not every single person needs it or wants it to be SEO optimized. Now, obviously, it's nice to be found. Absolutely. But also it's part of a greater marketing strategy. Okay, so it has to fit in to other activities that are going on, not just in Groove, but outside of Groove. Maybe your social media, maybe going out presenting in person, and then directing people towards a landing page for your free ebook. Okay, so there's a number of different ways that the SEO can be used, but not everybody needs it. So if you're not ready for it right now, okay, no problem. You can come back to this bit later on. But if you do want to do some of these things, then we can take a look. All right. Now, one of the things that I want to do is to look at an example of adding the SEO settings to our funnel pages. All right. Therefore, what I'm going to do is share my screen. There you go. Now, I'm going to go to Pages, and with Gem Events over here, manage the site. Now, one of the things I want to show you, and this is what we did in month 1, was to look at settings. Yes. Now, we had a look at page information. Now, this is for the website itself, but look, SEO. So it's got metadata in there. It's got Open Graph in there as well. Okay. It's also got the SEO score. So this is what I'm going to be looking at, but for the funnels. Okay. And you can actually have separate settings on here on each of the pages. However, let's go to the funnels, reputation, the sign up page, and let's go to settings. So this is the sign up page on here, SEO settings. Now on here, for example, metadata, you can put in a title, keywords separated by commas, and also a description. Now, if you're not experienced with this, that's okay. Can anybody think of a tool? I mean, I've got the comments open over here. Can anybody think of a tool, which I may have mentioned a few minutes ago, that may be able to help us with filling in information like this? I'll wait for the comments on there. In the meantime, look, that's metadata. Put things into there. Open Graph, OG. You may have seen the word OG, all right, or the phrase OG. This is an image and also the title and description. Now, with this, with the OG image, what happens is when you actually share this, for example, on a blog or in Facebook, for example, and you share your landing page, what it does is it picks up the OG image. Now, one of the things that I learned a long time ago was that, well, depending on which social media platform you're using, they prefer different sizes. The one that seems to work, I think still does, is 1080 by 1080, meaning have an image of 1080 by 1080. Okay, no problem. So for example, if I choose an image on here, go to choose, and I'm going to choose an image for my, okay, here we go. I'll use this one. Click on the three dots, crop it. Now notice this is a square image, 1024 by 1024. All right, so it's just a little bit different from 1080 by 1080. Okay, well, it's close enough. All right, you get the idea. But 1080 and 1080 actually works. But this is fine. I'm cool with this. All right, let's just select this. Okay, that's fine. So, for example, the title on here, which is free reputation ebook. I still haven't seen any comments coming in about what tool I'm going to use, by the way. Okay, so free reputation ebook and a description, and this is where you can actually say ensure your business is protected from self-inflicted harm. Okay, well, you know, okay, so you get the idea. You can put, now that's not, I don't think that's terribly insightful what I've just written on there, but I'm going to go and, you know, show you things that may actually help you. Oh, here we go. Right, so, oh, here we go. Yeah, here are some answers. Dr. Lisa, ChatGPT, Tyra, AI, and JG is ChatGPT. Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the tools that you can use, ChatGPT, okay? Right, so you get the idea. I put a picture in, 1080 by 1080, or a square picture is good, okay? A title and a description. Great. Now I'm going to save that by clicking on the tick there. Metadata, again, same thing. So here I can actually put in sort of reputation, ebook, meta keywords. So in this, now here's where you can actually use long-tailed keywords, not just one word. You can actually use phraseology as well. Again, ChatGPT will help you create that. Okay, so this is where you actually have, you know, ebook, if I can spell, reputation, etc. Okay, so and then a description, and you get the idea. You can put, okay, so right, okay. Now on here, now I'm just going to go click the plus sign there. Now this is something new, Dublin Core metadata. All right, Dublin Core metadata. Now that's something new that I only picked this up probably in I don't know, in the last month or maybe. But one of the things that you can actually, that it asks you on there, it's supposed, it is reputed to help you with your SEO. So therefore, you can actually go and fill in this information. Okay, you get the idea. And then this is the code that gets created for the search engines to pick up, so that they know more about your funnel or your landing page or your website, right? And then they are more likely to offer your page or your landing page as an option for somebody typing in a search. Okay, so I'm not going to put anything in there, but you get the idea. All right, so that's a lot of information that we've put on there about the SEOs. Okay, and let's save it. Let's save it. Okay, in the meantime, let's close this. Oh, come on. content saved. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's confirm. I'm just going to discard them. All right. So you get the idea that you can do a number of things with that. One of the things that I want to do is let's just check the. Let's just check where we are. Ah, here we go. Right. Guess what? Hello at Sell Your Course. Yeah, that's the user I use, correct? And this came in about 8 minutes ago. All right, so it took probably 10, 12 minutes to get there, but that's fine. And look at this, free ebook needs attention. That's the title I put in, and then the preview of it, download it from the link enclosed. Okay, click on this email. It's got my first name correct, Dear Nick, and remember, it only had the one line. We just need you to confirm your subscription by clicking the link. Okay, all right. Let's click on the link, shall we? And look at the page. Oh, okay, all right. So I had this yesterday. I think that with some issues that are going on at the moment, I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go off, and this is what happens when we do live training. Okay, this is what happens. However, being the ultimate professional that I am, one of the things that I normally do is to say, okay, well, how can I mitigate against risk? All right. So, for example, one of the things that I did yesterday was to make sure that this system worked. I'm going to go and show you another email that I used. And all right, let's go. All right. So this is what I got yesterday. Remember, this is the email that I just showed you. I used a different name, Dear Adam, and click on the link here. And then once what happens then is it goes to the confirmation page, the third page. At the same time, it triggers an email, the welcome email, to say, hi there, thank you for your interest in our ebook. Download it here. Okay, remember that was the wording on there, hi there, and then I changed it just 15 minutes ago, and then you should be able to download it from here. Cross your fingers, and there it is. All right. So, okay. So you get the idea that sometimes the system is not, at the moment is a little bit slow under the hood because they are making some changes to it. Now if I go and download this and look at this on here, it's downloaded the PDF. And if I open it up, that's what it looks like. It's actually a copy of the PDF that I created for last month or the month before. So yeah, so you get the idea that so the live training is fun with tech because sometimes it doesn't work exactly when you need it to, and we did say it takes 10 or 15 minutes for the email, right? And also like I said, after the session yesterday when I was doing this, it did come up with that error message, but then it sorted itself out. But you know, if in case that you think there's an issue, then just go back and check your processes again. All right. Now, if anybody has a problem with this, and just reach out to me on a sales consultation, and I'll help you with it. Okay. So get in touch with us, Groove Asia. But yeah, so you get the idea that the actual software that you can use, the 3-step process, and then the welcome email where you can send the download link. Yeah, that does work. It just didn't work for us in this session, but we hopefully I've been able to show you that the process does work, and it should work for you in your systems. Okay. Now let's go back to what we talked about in terms of the SEO, and one of the things that I wanted to show you was ChatGPT, and on there I'm going to show you something. I'm just conscious of time at the moment. Okay, so for example, Right. Yeah. So, for example, one of the things that we can do is use ChatGPT. I'm going to go and show you my screen in a second. I've got plenty of screens open, and we'll get going with this. Right. Here we go. Right, on ChatGPT, you've all seen people doing demos of this, okay? So I'm not doing anything spectacular. If you want to see spectacular, check out Ching Yu's course later on in the week. There's I believe it's Thursday. Is that right, Karen? Karen's going to let you know where to find his courses, and he's doing the courses that day. Find one that suits your timing and your time zone. Now, I'm going to do something very simple over here in that, for example, you can do something like this, where I've actually done this previously, and what I did was I asked ChatGPT to find, have a look at a product and then create an SEO optimized product title, create the meta title. I'm actually taking this from Peter's course that he did a few days ago. Okay, so Peter, thank you for that. But look, for anything that you do, you can actually say, I want an SEO optimized title. I want an SEO optimized description, meta title, all of those things that I filled in, right? Meta title, meta description, OG title, OG description. Okay? So there are ways and means you can do that. Another way to actually do it, for example, for the landing page, the content of the landing page perhaps, is to have a new chat and to type in something along the lines of, let's see, right, here we go. Here's a prompt that I made earlier. You are a world-class copywriter specializing in creating SEO optimized copy for landing pages in sales funnels. Guess what? Be specific. The more specific you are, the closer you are to your desired outcome. It may not be exactly right, but then you can get it to change what it gives you. The company is cheers Peter. I saw that message. Right. So what I've done is I've given details of my company, Gem Events, run by Megan Armstrong. So I put a name in there, based in the UK, specializes in helping businesses brand their sales events for maximum impact. The sales funnel I need you to contribute to is, I'm very polite, by the way. All right, so I need you to contribute. Let's work as a team. Which I'm talking nicely to AI. It's a new done-for-you service that takes the pain away from businesses that want to have a classy sales event that accentuate their own personal style, moving away from generic salesy cliches and practices. So I'm being really specific here. I don't want normal salesy, gimmicky type of stuff. I want something classy, something personal, something to do with, and the more information I give about this company, which could be my client or it could be my own company, the more specific information I can give it and feed it, it will then use the information given to give you something that it thinks will suit you. All right? So the programming is called Let's Grow Together. Please create text for a landing page, including emojis where appropriate. Write in a personal and conversational style. And the call to action is to fill in the form. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to take that bit out on there. So I'm going to take that little bit out in there because I'm going to do something else with it. However, what I will add is that please, include 5 bullet point benefits of using our service for the prospective client. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. So what it's done is, look, hey there, Megan Armstrong here, the brains behind Gem Events. We are here what I love is the emojis, which are great. And using things like Groove AI and other tools as well, you can get these emojis. They're brilliant. Based in the UK, we're all about businesses like yours, so it's trying to connect with the reader. Do you see that? Introducing our new service. It's got the name of the service there. Let's kick those generic salesy cliches to the curb and embrace a sales event that reflects your unique style. And so these are 5 reasons. Look, 5 reasons why choose our service. There's 5 reasons. And okay, that's not bad. I'm quite happy with that. That took about 30 seconds or a minute. So here I'm going to say, you know what? Personalized perfection. I mean, I don't like big words. So I'm going to actually just go down here and I'm going to say, please rewrite the first benefit and put in brackets what I want it to change. So I wanted to change personalized perfection to something else. Tailored brilliance. Well, I like that even more. All right. So you get the idea. You are getting text over here with the idea that you're going to put this onto your landing page. Well, as you know, you can actually just copy the information from this particular prompt, go over to your funnels, and oh yeah, here we go. I'm going to put it above the testimonials, and let's just zoom out for a second. Okay, that's better. Right. So I'm going to put it above there. I'm going to put an empty block, and I'm going to put a 1-column block. There you go. And I'm going to add a text box in there. So in this case, I can put in title and paragraph. There you go. That'll do. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on here something like, come join us. And instead of this text, I'm going to paste, as it was, the information. Now remember, when you go to ChatGPT, it doesn't always have the the spacing that you want. So for example, with this, I'm going to go here and create those. Here we go. Let's go down here. Why choose gem events? And then it's got the 5 numbers in there. So this is fairly straightforward, right? So you get the idea that you have the ability within minutes to create text. Now, don't just copy and paste it willy-nilly. It's your responsibility to still have control over what content you put out. So make sure it represents you. Change it where necessary. It's your responsibility. Don't just use a tool to just copy and paste things. Make sure you craft it. Spend time on it. I'm saying 5 minutes, but to be honest with you, you should spend at least an hour or 2 on these funnels to actually get them right, so that they blend together. They actually work for you. All right. But yes, the basic funnels you can actually get up quite quickly. It's the content, the persuasiveness of the text that you're going to use that is going to help you with that. Something like that. And obviously you can put more spacing on, maybe even change the color of text, etc. Maybe even change the backgrounds as well if you wanted to. So that's saved up, and I could actually go and publish that if I want to. All right. So that's one example of SEO and creating text for your landing page. Also, we looked at asking it to actually go and create the OG title, the metadata title, the descriptions, etc. So you can just go back and ask those as well. Okay, ask it for something. If you don't ask it, it's not going to give it to you. So go and ask. All right. I know I'm running short of time at the moment, so let's just go back to our our there we go. Nope. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to our slides. We've had a look at the SEO considerations. The other thing is, oh yeah, so the other content to prepare. Oh yes, so sequences, blogs, media posts, etc. And look, here's one I made earlier. So, oh, in fact, here's one that Peter prompted me to make earlier. Let's go to, and this is a sharing from ChatGPT. So, a GrooveCart email sequence. And when Peter was running his bit at the last challenge, so for example, he got us to actually create this prompt, and then so there's a link over there. It's about the groove.cm/groovecart page, and it's sort of saying, hey, I want to offer a free bonus, and look on here. I want a 5-day sequence, so 5 emails. Well, take a look. It actually came up with simple emails. 5 emails. Now, if you wanted to, you could go back and say, for day 1, I want you to expand on it. I want you to give me more details or more content, or focus on this or focus on that. Yes? So you get the idea that you've just created on here a series of 5 emails that can be added to your sequences. Right? So in terms of the impact of this is that if you're started, you're not really used to doing this, lean on ChatGPT a little bit more, but do make sure that the content is congruent with who you are and what your business is. But you can go off and create a series of emails there. You can get it to create Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts, other social media posts. You can start getting it to create blogs for you. You can do a number of things for you. But you have to, the question is not what to write, is what questions to ask it so that you get the information or the copy that you want. And you have to get better at prompt engineering, asking better questions, right? But you will get better by using it. You won't know today necessarily what the best way of doing it is. See what it gives you and then work with it and go back and forth with it. I've done video scripts for live streams that I've done or videos that I've done where I've actually gone through back and forth, and then when I'm happy with the talking points that I've got on the screen, yeah, I'm happy with that. But it's not all AI that's giving it to me. It's my input as well, because I'm an expert in the subject that I'm talking about. And you are the expert in your business and the services or the products that you provide. So don't take yourself out of that equation. Impose yourself on it. But this helps you draft things very quickly for you to use. Okay? In terms of, so I mentioned blogs, video scripts, social media posts, etc. Okay? Now, the final thing I want to run through with you, I only have a couple of minutes left. And something that I will focus on, we should have time on Thursday, day 5, I believe. We should have time to look at more of this kind of stuff. Now, one of the things that I need you to do is to get comfortable with funnels. Now, what that means is that I'm going to show you a couple of different examples of funnels, and I want you to break it down in your mind as to what they are or how they're structured. And they are a little bit different, and they give you different things. And these are 2 landing pages. I mean, we have in Groove Asia, we have a lot of things going on, a lot of projects going on, a lot of training available, a lot of reports available, etc. And here are just 2 examples of them as well. For example, also Peter's got his e-commerce coming up as well. Chingyu's got his AI courses coming up as well. Now, here are 2 that I've just picked out at random. One of them is the AI SEO for Simon Leong. And all of these actually are, by the way, you can go to the Groove Asia CM resources page and get access to them. And Karen will show you how to do that. But look, along the top, it's got, like a banner headline to capture attention. There's no logo, there's no menu, right? Every single word on this is intended to help us get the call to action, which is to register for access right there on this form. So nice big title on there. Watch the Google Insider, which was Simon Leong. Automate the top search engine results with the power of AI Live within minutes. I've been on this. It's fantastic, by the way, and other people in the chat I think have as well. So have a look at this landing page. Very simple. Oh, yeah. So, and the other thing that he does is takes testimonials. These are from Facebook, I believe, and then snips out from Facebook directly so that they look fantastic on here. Right? Isn't that great social proof? Right? And then just very simple. Click here to register. Click here to register. Okay? So it's important that, you design your landing pages. Now here's a slightly different one. And Groove Asia CM. And this is for a report. So these are the co-founders of Groove, Simon and John. And you've got a little bit of information there, nice and really stand out. A fantastic image, by the way, on there. Access now. But then if you want to go further and read a bit more, it tells you what Groove is all about, etc. Access now. And then there's the form. And it also tells you more about the authors right there. But at any point, if you click on Access Now, where do you think it goes to? The form. Just like I did on mine. Okay? Now, folks, one of the things that I want to look at is to go back and recap what we've done. Okay? But I also want you to think about what we've done, but you've got to go and take action. And if you hit a wall, then tell us in the Facebook group. Tell us, ask us a question there. It's no good just watching and sitting there and watching. I want you to take action, because then whatever we do today or this week is going to build up to the next challenge. Okay? That's very important. Now, before I pass on to Karen, here is what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to recap of what we did today. And basically, I'm going to talk about different types of funnels, whether they're free or paid, the variations that you can have with them. And we're going to do a look at a little bit designing as well. We're going to look at things like upsells and downsells and bumps as well. So, for example, what could you do with funnels? You can have lead magnets like the report or the ebook. Courses, you can create courses and then, make them available. Consultations, book a time with me, right? Digital products and services. Hey, again, you can actually go and sell courses as well as other products and services. That's what we're going to look at. In the meantime, make sure you take action. I'm going to hand over to Karen, who's going to take it away. Enjoy yourself. Take action. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Thank you so much, Nick, for that information and the training that you give to us each and every day here on this 5-day challenge. Is so insightful. I love the fact that you are able to share and want to share that with us here in the community. Well, we do have a couple of things that are coming on, like Nick said, and we do want you to take action. Hashtag take action on all the things that you learn here in the Groove Asia, all the workshops and events that we have, and especially on this challenge. Because like he said, it's going to be building. We're doing foundational things. We start with the pages, then the Groove mail, your email, and now with the funnels. And it's just going to go build and build and build and build and build. And by the end of the year, you'll have something super phenomenal. And you'll be able to use this super software, the Groove platform that we have. You can use it and it will be functional and use it efficiently. That's what I'm trying to say. Be able to use it efficiently. All right, so the things that we're going to have that's going on to keep you ahead of the curve. Again, you can go to grooveasia.cm/resources. That's grooveasia.cm/resources. and you can get to this page. And this page will just show you all the things that we have available. Let me put that up so you can see that. All the things that we have coming up in the Groove Asia community. As he said, we have some couple of things. The AI Fundamentals by Chinyu Tan, our own AI Whisperer. Simon Leong has an event that's coming up, the Virtual Speaker Inside a Secret. And all those things can be found right here on the calendar. So when you click the calendar, it goes to here. You can register for any of these events. The AI Fundamentals is going to be, if you're here on the East Coast of the US, it's going to be on Wednesday evening at 10 p.m. Or if you don't want to stay up that late, you can go to the one that's going to be at 8 a.m. on Thursday. And that's also the time for those that are on the other side of the world. It's going to be at 8 p.m. So 8 a.m. East Coast time, 8 p.m. Malaysia, Hong Kong, Singapore time on Thursday. So those are coming up, and Chinyu always has something new because the AI is always changing. So he's always has something new here. And if you're interested in our mastermind retreat, we're going to be meeting in Tokyo, Japan, in November. So you want to find out some more information about that so we can see you face to face. And not only that, we do bring in some gurus or some people who have been in this business, digital marketing, entrepreneurship, online entrepreneurship for quite some time, who's going to be there also to get some exclusive training for those who attend. And also, since we're going to be in Tokyo, Japan, we're going to learn the whole concept about ikigai, which is not the same perception that we have here in the United States of what that is. So we're going to go and get the authentic, genuine meaning of what ikigai really means over there in Japan. So come here to the Mastermind Retreat, our preview, to get your information about that. If you just have an inkling of interest, come so you can make an educated decision. But we also have our Groove Asia Leaders Unites. Those are every week that are here in red. Peter does a great one on e-commerce, and I do talk about digital marketing, online entrepreneurship, virtual speaker inside a secret that Simon is doing that Nick has shared with you earlier, and the secrets of confidence and communication. You know, everyone is getting online, getting a video. It's a lot easier to see than to consume, than to read. So the secrets of confidence and communication is a way to expand your business when you have the confidence to get online and do a video and talk about the things that you have to offer. So sign up for that. Get some tips and tricks. Is going to be led by a legendary speaker, DJ, online radio personality. That's what I'm trying to say. Radio personality, speaker. Just come, sign up and register. All those and we have some other events that are going to be coming up. Peter's actually going to be having an event way near the end of this month. It's the Ecom Drop Shipping, and that is an all-day class. So if you're interested in trying to build a store using that Groove card, which she trains on every week, this is the workshop that you need to attend. Okay, so that is it for us today. I'm glad that you are here with us. I'm again. My name is Karen Allen. I'm the Chief Program Officer here at Groove Asia, and glad to see you here. And hopefully that you will be here with us again as we wind up this 5-day challenge. We have 2 more days. We're on day 4 and day 5, and as Nick has mentioned, that he has a lot of information that he still needs to share about this, and he's going to go on to maybe give us a little sneak peek for next month when we go into Groove Member. So I really appreciate you guys being here, and hope you're learning everything that you can. And again, take action, because that is when you move forward. So until next time, bye-bye.
Groove Asia, the world's #1 digital marketing software platform and fastest growing entrepreneurship community, is now free for life. Your complete digital products and services online sales system, all the tools you want to run your internet business, everything you need to sell products and services online. No credit card, zero fees, it's just free. Discover the new better way to start an online business, build websites, and sell digital products. Create a full website with unlimited products and funnels, with free hosting, subdomain, and custom domain capability, and with more integrations so you can automate your business. It's truly the last online sales system you will ever need. Save thousands a month with free lifetime access to the top most powerful apps in the industry, including the #1 leading page and funnel building platform in the world, with thousands of brand new members making a switch over every single day. Plus, get free access to our private community, free live training, and free affiliate marketing business opportunity. Discover how to get started for free, secure your free lifetime membership today, and access your free software, training, and bonuses right now. Free for a limited time, only at grooveasia.cn.